Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my London walking videos. Welcome back. It's been such a long time since I last did one of these videos. I think it must be at least a year or even more than that. That's because we've been having lockdowns on and off, then on and off again kind of thing, and we've not really completely opened up and come out of lockdown until fairly recently. This video was done in April I can't remember now, April something, 2022. It was the Easter holiday weekend. And so, yeah, we only just fully kind of came out of lockdown since around about March. And anyway, the weather has been really bad. It's just awful. It's horrible, cold, wet, and miserable all the way up until like March, end of March. It was only about a week or so before this Easter holiday weekend that we finally had some good weather. So we were really lucky when we went on this walk. As you can see, the weather's absolutely perfect. Lovely, warm, sunny, dry day. And we just got out of Turnham Green Tube Station. As you can see at the beginning, we just came out of the Turnham Green Tube Station, and the aim of today's walk is to go and walk around Chiswick House. Now, Chiswick House is one of those big palatial manor kind of place. You have to pay if you want to go inside the house, but you can walk for free around the garden area, and it's a big, massive, garden area. Very nice place. I've never been here before. This is the first time. Chiswick is a really nice place. I didn't know that was such a gorgeous place. I mean, mind you, I shouldn't have been surprised because it's very near to Richmond. Now, Richmond is one of those rich, poshy area of London, and this is the same sort of thing. I think if you know your way, you can walk from here to Richmond pretty easily. So we are at the moment walking towards Chiswick High Road, which is like the town centre, the shopping area. And then from there, we'll keep having to look up Google Map to help us find our way to Chiswick House. So I will leave you to enjoy the video for now, and we'll catch up with you a bit later on. Okay, so this is roughly where we had our something like our third stop to check our map to see, make sure we are walking in the right direction. And so we each got our respective phones out with our respective map and trying to figure out which is a correct way to go about it. My phone apparently said, go this way, and her phone said, no, go that way. So we're like, okay, which way? Which is right? So we kind of walk up and down for at least 5 or so minutes, trying to figure out whose phone is the right one. And then in the end, we just thought, oh, you know what, I don't care. See, there's a nice market on the opposite side there. It looks good and looks like it's got lots of food and all that kind of thing around. Let's just go and nose around the market first. So that's what we ended up doing. Decided to cross over the road and go over to where that kind of open air market is. So let's go and have a quick look around the market. All right, so coming to the end of the market here, we actually spent about 20 to 30 minutes or so wandering around the market, and there was some food that we're really interested in, want to try. But we thought, no, we'll save ourselves until later on after the walk, because that's what we usually do. We'll spend the morning kind of walking until we're ready to eat anything at the end of it. So we thought, yes, we'll come back to the market and try out all this different food later. Unfortunately, by the time we finished and come back to the market, it was, I think, maybe 4:30, 5 o'clock or something like that, because by the time we got to the market, the last person had just about finished packing up and close and go home sort of thing. So we couldn't have anything there. But as a consolation, we found a really nice Thai restaurant, I must say. There was lots of eatery here, a load of restaurants. You're literally spoiled for choice. We kept walking up and down, and couldn't decide on what to have because we wanted to try everything really. But in the end, we thought, no, you can only have one. So we chose a Thai restaurant. Went in and had a lovely Thai meal. It was really nice. Um, but for now, we are concentrating, putting our mind to finding our way into Chiswick House. And I think we agree that we are on the right track here. You basically just walk straight down here until you come to Duke Avenue. And then from there, just walk straight down Duke Avenue until you get to Chiswick House at the end of it. All right, so here we are, finally made it. We found one of the entrance, which is here. It's Chiswick House and Gardens, that's it. So there were quite a few different exits and entrances, and you're just free to go in and out as and whenever you want, really, which is really good because many of these places you have to pay for the whole thing to go into the garden, and then you pay again to go into the house. So you can kind of get two tickets, one for just the garden and the grounds, and one for the house itself. Or you can get one ticket to go into both of them. But here, the garden and the grounds is free, so you can just come and go whenever you, as and when you want. It's only when you want to go and see inside the house that's when you have to pay and get a ticket to go in, and it's fairly expensive. I can't remember the exact, but probably around about £15 to £18 or something like that. So no, we decided just go in for free, and it was really lovely. You can see very beautiful grounds, lovely sunny days. So we just wander around in and out, round and round, until at some point we came to the main ground entrance a bit later on. Okay, so we found ourselves exiting the grounds at one of the exit here, and we thought we'd just walk around the outside, the perimeter wall of it here, and I think we just continued straight down here until we came to the main entrance itself, which is in Burlington Lane. So we just kind of followed this lane all the way to the other end, and then we came across the actual main entrance of the house. All right, so here we are, finally made it to the actual main entrance of Chiswick House. And you can see the house is in the distance at the end there. Very grand looking place, isn't it? It reminds me a bit of Blenheim Palace. Oh, you know, the similar kind of grand, big entrance into the house sort of thing. Obviously, this is the smaller version of it. Blenheim Palace is like a massive, humongous thing. But then you have to pay a fortune in Blenheim Palace. I think you have to pay, yeah, that's it. There was 2 tickets. You have to pay to go into the garden as well as into the house. So you can pay twice, or you can just pay once just for the garden and not go into the house. But here, you only have to pay if you go into the house. Still, the ground is massive. You can walk around for a good half a day or something if you want. And yeah, the house looks a bit like Blenheim Palace as well. I like a miniature version of it because Blenheim Palace is massive. So this looks like a smaller, mini little version of it, even though the house itself is massive, I'm sure. That's it, everyone. We are coming to the end of this video. This is part 1 of the video. There'll be part 2 coming up as well, so look out for that. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I shall catch up with you again in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.